Shout out to all my Orange Box Goodness Gangstas and Chug Lifers. It's your boy Ben Wayne, back again with another episode of All Trains Considered. Shout out to everybody who's been holding me down on Instagram, where I go 100% full throttle 24/7, especially every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where I do Train Talk Tuesday. Train Talk Tuesday, of course, is the home of Orange Box Goodness, Blue Box Bliss, Black Box Beauties, Purple Box Perfection, and Golden Box Greatness, y'all. Now today, we're gonna be unboxing some fresh Blue Box Bliss, straight from Atlas. Shout out to my boy Ross over at Atlas. These are the new 40-foot Woodside Reefers. All right, the prices you're looking at, $92.95 for the 3-rail and $97.95 for the 2-rail versions. All right, now I love these Woodside Reefers. They bring a lot of character to the layout. So this one we're unboxing is the Borden's Produce, item number 3001681-1. Again, this is a 40-foot Woodside Reefer. Let's go ahead and get into this fresh Blue Box Bliss. All right. Okay, so with Atlas products, these are the master line. You get the light blue box, it's a master line. Be very careful when you're unboxing this stuff. Hold back that excitement. I know it's hard, but you gotta do what you gotta do, because if you unbox it too fast, there are a lot of separately applied details that you don't wanna mess up, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. Before I even get into the details, let me read off some of the features. We have sprung die-cast trucks, die-cast articulated couplers, again, available in both 3 and 2 rail, and accurate printing and lettering. All right, these are true to scale, all right? So if you're into running steam or early diesel type era stuff, these go great. But you can run this with whatever you want. It's your layout, it's your railroad, run it with whatever you want, man. All right, this looks great. So what we have, the Borden's Produce Company Incorporated, butters, egg, cheese, poultry. This is awesome. I love the color. I love the character of these things. These 40-foot Woodside Reefers, you can't really have enough of them. They just bring some excitement and character. Each car is different. So back in the day, this is how it used to be actually, right? You know, each car had their own advertisement, but people got upset because it came to a point where these cars would be leased out or rented out, and what was advertised on the exterior of the car actually wasn't what was inside the car. People got mad, the government got involved, and now all freight cars are boring now. They don't have as much character as they did back in the day. So that's the story with these reefers. But you can have them as much as you want on your modern day collection. You know, whatever you guys are collecting, these things look great, and you truly can't have enough of them. All right, so here's an up close look. The doors do open on these, just so you guys know. But these are awesome. So personally, I can't get enough of them. I've had a couple of these in my collection. Again, you can see the doors open up. And then you have separately applied details, you know, the ladders on the side. Of course, you have everything is perfectly legible, regardless if the camera's focusing on that or not. Take my word for it. Everything's perfectly legible. Lots of separately applied details. Even the wheel on the top here. The hatches on the top even open. Let me see if I can demonstrate that for you guys real quickly. Let's see if I can carefully demonstrate that. There we go. So the hatches open up. So again, these things, they get that master line title for a reason. They are really, really extremely well detailed. Everything is nice and legible. You know, you have the capacity on the sides, capacity 80,000 pounds, you know, load limit 79,400 pounds. It's all legible on the sides there. All right, so let me remove some of this packaging tape. This is an awesome car. This is an awesome car. Now, again, I wouldn't advertise this product if it wasn't something I don't collect myself. Like I said, I have quite a few of these. They're awesome to run behind some steam if you want to run some, you know, a big boy or something like that, something articulated. Throw a bunch of these on the back there and you'll have a good time. So for example, here are two of mine that I really enjoy. They really have a pop of color. We have the Ice Cold Jack's Ale Beer Stout. I'm sorry, Jack's Ale Beer Stout. All right, ice cold. It's blue, my favorite color, and it has some orange there. This is from a previous run, right? You can still scoop these up here and there. They do get a little hard to find, but once you find the one you want, be sure to get it because sometimes these do tend to fluctuate upwards in price a little bit. But you can see how much character these provide to the consist easily, right? Now, Ross did send me another one. You know what? I think I'm gonna save this one for the Instagram crowd. Yeah, I'm gonna save this one for the Instagram crowd. I gotta say something over there, okay? So you'll have to go over there to check that out. But here's another one. This is one of my favorite ones. Did I just say that about this one? This is one of my favorite ones, all right? This one, you know, I saw on eBay. I managed to get this one at MSRP, but at the time I did see this one on eBay for like 300, but this one is so cool. It's the National Brewing Company. All right, the first brewed in 1885. It says, "Oh boy, what a beer," National Bohemian, and it has this character here. It just looks cool. I've gotten a lot of comments and compliments on this one every time I run it, and it's just, you can see how much color and detail that this provides to the layout. It just makes the train speak to you a little bit. You know, nothing has more character to me than a long train full of these 40-foot reefer cars because each one is different. You're not just able to tell the difference by a road number, even though some of them, they do come in multiple road numbers. But, you know, unlike a modern train, each one has like its own poster board on the side of it, right? So again, this one is from a previous run. This one is from the current run, right? This one is just from the 2024 catalog, the April 2024 catalog. These just delivered, so if you want to scoop these up, definitely do so. But these provide a ton of character to any string or any consist. These are just incredibly well done. So this is something Atlas loves to do because they're a hit. And if you're into this era, chances are you can't get enough of these. I can't get enough of these. I think I have like maybe 15 of them, and I'll be adding more. So thanks to Ross, I've added this one. I love the colors on these. Now, a lot of them do come in yellow, right? That's just the way it was back then. But there are different advertisements on each one. So even if you have a lot of yellow ones, it can still have a lot of character because each one says something different. Or maybe they advertise a product that you still use today, right? Like, you know, carnation cream or something like that. That's pretty cool to me to see, to show you how long something's been produced and it's something you still use to this day, right? So even if you're a modern guy, it is still cool to have, you know, some throwbacks, right? And this definitely qualifies as some throwback type style rolling stock. All right, so let's see if I have any others I want to share with you real quick. Hold on a second. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. So this is another one that I have. This from Atlas. It's the Lucky Lager. Again, you can see it's yellow, but again, it just has a lot of character to it and it has all the same features I listed that these have. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna put together a consist. Maybe I'll grab some steam, maybe a GG1, I'm not even sure yet, and throw this together and get this running for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is gonna be in stores for a little bit, but they will start to disappear. So if you see one that you want, go ahead and snatch that up. All right, let's go ahead and get this on the track.
Train 1 brakeman, 4050. Let's get an application for continuity test. Good application. Okay to release. Train 1 brakeman, we have good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. Over. Yeah, that's Roger. Good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. 4050, out.
So that was a brief overview of these Atlas Master 40-foot Woodside reefer cars, packed with a ton of detail. Again, each one has a little bit of different character to it, vibrant colors, the hatches, the separately applied details. These are awesome. Again, pricing $92.95 and $97.95 for 3-rail and 2-rail respectively. Go ahead and snatch these up while you can. These are awesome, especially if you're into steam or some of that early diesel era type stuff. These are incredible. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, I've been Wayne, the Train Collector's Train Collector. I'm out of here.